morning, everybody. Welcome to this show. My name is Casey. This is Gaming on Lake Time. It is Friday, October 11th, 2024, and I welcome you all. Good morning, M Driver on Rumble, and you are on YouTube. How's everybody doing this Friday morning? What is she saying? Nintendo PlayStation 4 on October 20th. What? Well, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Hope everybody had a blessed week. I'll tell you what. I'm glad. Thank you for asking, M Driver, 1981, because it's been a rough month. It's been a rough week, and I'll say it's not a rough morning, but it's a sad one. I know I come in with the excitement. Maybe we should have a moment of hold on. This it? Yeah. So I live out on a lake in the middle of the woods, and with that comes some minor inconveniences, especially when you have fowl locked up in a cage outside in the woods. Starting about last month, I was missing one chicken, and then the frequency has erupted into last week. I lost second chicken, and this morning I woke up to and I went out there and I stared that raccoon in his freaking eyes, and I said, if you don't leave here and drop that dead chicken, I'm coming for all your... No, I didn't say all that. But he did, he definitely... There was a pile. Yeah, it was sad. That was the 3 shots for the 3 chickens.
Freeze it! Hot!
But that's alright. Ladies and gentlemen, on this show, we like to read to you guys a random Bible chapter, because a Bible a day keeps all that nonsense sadness away. I just got to do better at, like, you know. So here's the crazy thing. I was doing, like, I had, like, a thing out where I could protect the sides of their cages, and then I think the key is you don't want to feed them outside of their coop, because then you just invite all the other wildlife, and then you get all the predators with that. But does anybody want a raccoon skinned wallet? I'll be selling them soon. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. First Kings 9. Alrighty, here we go. 1 Kings 9 on the random Bible chapter. Solomon finished building the Lord's temple, the royal palace, and everything else he wanted to build. Isn't it wonder? We're on a random Bible chapter, but it's like we picked up where we left off. What was this? Yesterday we had 1 Kings 5 or something like that. He wanted to build. Then the Lord appeared to him a second time as he had appeared to him in Gibeon. The Lord said to him, I have heard your prayer for mercy that you made to me. I have declared that this temple which you have built is holy, so that my name may be placed there forever. Excuse me. My eyes and my heart will always be there. If you will be faithful to me as your father David was, with a sincere and upright heart, do everything I command, and keep my laws and rules, then I will establish your royal dynasty over Israel forever. As I promised your father David when I said, you will never fail to have an heir on the throne of Israel. But if you and your descendants dare to turn away from me, and do not keep my commands and laws that I gave to you, and follow and serve other gods and worship them, then I will cut Israel out of the land I gave them. I will reject this temple that I declared holy from my name. Israel will be an example and an object of ridicule for all the people of the world. Everyone passing by this temple, as impressive as it is, will be appalled. They will gasp and ask, why did the Lord do these things to this land and this temple? They will answer themselves, they abandoned the Lord their God, who brought their ancestors out of Egypt. They adopted other gods, worshipped and served them. That is why the Lord brought this disaster on them. It took Solomon 20 years to build the two houses, the Lord's house and the royal palace. When King Solomon had finished, he gave King Hiram of Tyre 20 cities in Galilee. Hiram had supplied Solomon with as much cedar and cypress lumber and gold as he wanted. Yeah, we read that one like yesterday. Hiram left Tyre to see the cities that Solomon gave him. However, they didn't please him. What kind of cities have you given me, brother? He asked. So he named it the region of Kabul, good for nothing. They still call that today. Hiram had sent the king 9,000 pounds of gold. Wow. This is the record of the forced laborers whom King Solomon drafted to build the Lord's house and his own, the Millo, the walls of Jerusalem, and the cities of Hazor, Megiddo, and Gezer. The king of Egypt captured Gezer, burned it down, and killed the Canaanites living there. Then he gave it to his daughter Solomon's wife as a wedding present. So Solomon rebuilt Gezer, Lower Beth Horon, Baal-Lath, Tadmor in the desert inside the country, and all the storage cities that he owned. He also built cities for his chariots, cities for his war horses, and whatever else he wanted to build in Jerusalem, Lebanon, or the entire territory that he governed. The Amorites, Hittites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites had been left in the land because the Israelites had not been able to claim them for God by destroying them. They were not Israelites, but they had descendants who were still in the land. Solomon drafted them for slave labor. They are still slaves today. But Solomon didn't make any of the Israelites slaves. Instead, they were soldiers, officials, officers, generals, and commanders of his chariot and cavalry units. These were the officers in charge of Solomon's projects, 550 foremen for the people who did the work. Pharaoh's daughter moved from the city of David to the palace that Solomon had built for her. Then he built the Millo. 3 times a year Solomon sacrificed burnt offerings and fellowship offerings on the altar he built for the Lord. He burnt them on the altar that was in the Lord's presence. And he finished the temple. King Solomon also built a fleet near the Red Sea coast at Ezion-Geber by Elath and Edom. Hiram sent his own servants, who were experienced seamen, with the fleet. Along with Solomon's servants, they went to Ophir, got 31,500 pounds of gold, and brought it to King Solomon. Amen. Yeah, he was just 2 chapters ago building something. He was just a couple chapters ago, he was just building it. Ladies and gentlemen, random Bible chapter of the day, 1 Kings 9. All right, yeah, let's check what the updates were. I don't know. Fortnite update with theme music. Delayed? What? What? Get out of here. What is this? Move. If you were looking forward to jumping into Fortnite's Fortnitemares event today, you'll be disappointed. Epic Games announced a huge update, which includes highly anticipated Halloween event has been delayed by almost 24 hours to allow the video to be divided forever. Final preparations. In order to ensure a properly frightful Fortnitemares, down... It's like, yeah, it was a jump scare ad. Friday at 11 p.m. Alright, I'm done. I'm done reading you. I'm done reading you. Get out of here. I'm done reading you. Alright. On today's show, we're just gonna go after some more quests, I guess. More quests, I guess.